DJ has to bet, and he's also dumb. Even though he's blonde, he's not very fun. He has his own talk show, it's every gamer's dream. It's a crazy little talk show, and it's called Cookies and Cream.
Hey there, it's Cookies, and Immortality was best described by its creator and fellow game enthusiast Sam Barlow as a Metroidvania for the mind. Take the older games like Metroid Prime, where it is an open world as you go from A to Z, but areas B, C, D, and L may be locked behind an obstacle or secret which requires an item you don't have yet, triggering the of gaming exploration. A few hours down the road, you may gather a nice new beam for your plasma cannon, which means doors B, C, and D can now be opened as you get one shot by the game's boss for said area. Thus opening up the world more so to the player, incentivizing secrets, discovery, and allowing the exploration to feel organic, which nearly always puts the player in a state of Immortality does this, but instead of plasma beams and rockets, we get knowledge in clips from 3 various films, in random order, across 3 decades. The way it works is we play an unnamed protagonist who discovers 3 lost films online. These films were never released, but feature the same main actress, Marcel, who disappeared after the last film. Our main goal is to discover what happened to her, but at the jump, like Patrick with his $3,
I've only got 7.
we only get a handful of clips, or areas, to explore. The trick is we can fast forward, rewind, and freeze any frame at any given time. You can watch the clip to your heart's content. The trick is you have the ability to zoom into any part of the frame, whether it be an emotion on a person, a prop, a piece of the environment, and in doing so, you will be transported to another scene across any of the 3 films with that same expression, item, or environmental detail. This is info overload at first, but you are able to go back to any clip you discover at any time thanks to our handy-dandy detective board. The beauty here is, as we create a more linear A to Z timeline, it makes revisiting earlier scenes all the more engaging as we have grown in both knowledge and understanding of the events within each movie. These clips go beyond the film as you see the raw essence of working on a project like this, with scenes focusing on pre and post shots, while even seeing edits and redos when someone whiffs on a line. The attention to detail is masterclass, exactly like the Metroidvania design. Playing through my first time, I took notes of the major recurring players and focused on dissecting them across each scene they were in. Assumed the details and reactions of each person to be the plasma upgrades, and the pre-existing scenes to be those locked doors. Each scene may have 10 or so parts at the jump that you believe will take you elsewhere, but once you get more info to recontextualize the motives of each person involved in each scene, those 10 opportunities to learn more about the story expand into hundreds, if not thousands, of new details. All of a sudden, even the smallest of actors or players in these films become high profile as you start hunting them down across each movie. Like if they want the smoke, then hot damn, they about to get it. Which is a testament to the crew who worked on this, because all of the actors put in an outstanding performance. There was more than one occasion that I was so engulfed in the mystery, I could honestly believe these were real films. Sam Barlow is a masterclass in mystery titles, akin back to his take on Silent Hill with Shattered Memories. If you couldn't tell already, putting the pieces together within this story, absolving all of your upgrades along the way, is an absolute blast. And that final boss, being the reveal, is the icing on the cake to one of the most original and thought-provoking stories I have experienced in the gaming medium. The detail of how each film is shot further reflects the decade it takes place in. The 70s, 80s, and 90s all feel unique in their own respect, whether it's through the framing of the actual videography, the language and diction used by the cast, so on and so forth. Now, I have kept the story spoiler-free, but I will let you know that this game has what I like to call the moment. Similar to BioShock's Would You Kindly, the moment everything clicks together, which revelations will come to every player at different times based on the route they take and how observant they are, this game will easily sit atop your Mount Rushmore of interactive storytelling. Even after 100%ing the game, I still find myself revisiting old scenes, discovering more secrets and reasonings behind each person's acts on and off the set. Every detail was meticulously handcrafted to have some purpose. Heck, even that fake plastic hammer in one scene in 72 could come back up in a pivotal role in the second or third film years later. This will be a story that you will want to experience with your friends. So gather around the campfire and sing that campfire song. RCAMPFIRESONG. Go buy this fucking game right now. Maybe we can figure out what happened to Marcel. Now that is gaming with a purpose. Thank you again for tuning in. This is Cookies, signing off.